In this lesson, we are going to add login and logout functionality. So let's start by creating our view. We can copy everything from register and paste here. Now we need to change few things. First, the method name. And also the action. In case of login, we only need to pass email and password. And from the data section, we will also remove name and name rules. And here, we need to fix a few things that if you already have an account, we need to change this into create an account. And we need to change this into login. The method name. And from here, we need to remove this text field. And finally, the card title. And that's it. Our login template or login view is ready. Now we need to add a new route to handle this login. So we have added our new route. Now let's move to the store and we need to add a new action here to handle the login. Here you can see the method name. The method name here is sign in with email and password. And while creating user, we use the method name create user with email and password. And once we get the user details here, the next thing that we are going to do is dispatch the action fetch user profile. So that's it for our login method or login action. And now the next thing that we are going to do is here inside our app.view file, we are going to create some items for our app bar. So here we have added 3 links, which is basically a button. The first one is going to lead us to the home page, and the other 2 is for login and register. Let's save this, and now we are ready to give it a try. So here you can see the updated output. We got an app bar, and now we can visit login and register pages by using these links. And now we are going to try login. And this is how the login works. Now we are redirected to the dashboard, and we are getting the user information here. Now there is one thing that we need to take care of, and that is after login, the user should not be able to see this, and instead they will see logout. And we can do this by using its authenticated data, which we have set in our store. Let's get back to the editor. And here inside the store, you can see we have is authenticated, and which is by default false. And once we set the user profile, we are going to toggle the state of this is authenticated data. If you check the store index.js file, here you can see inside the state we have 2 values. The first one will hold the user profile, and the next one is a Boolean field is authenticated, which will define the state whether the user is logged in or not. And we are toggling the state from this mutation. Now let's get back to the app.vue file. And here we are going to add a condition. So here you can see we are using is authenticated to create a condition, and if the user is not authenticated, only then we were going to show the login and register links, and if the user is authenticated, in that case we are going to display a logout link. Here, in order to use is authenticated from our state, we need to get it by using map state. Now one more thing that we need to do is handle logout. So here, let's create a method. And this logout method will call the action logout, which we need to define in our state. So here, add a new action. The first thing that we are doing inside the logout action is we are calling the signout method, which will delete the cookie for the currently logged in user, and then we are setting an empty object with setUserProfile mutation. And after that, we are going to redirect the user to the home page. And that's it. Now let's save this and give it a try. Let's start from the login. Here we are getting one warning, is authenticated is not defined. Let's get back to the editor and fix this first. So here is the mistake. Now let's save this and get back. This time there are no warnings, so let's try. And here we are logged in and we are getting this logout link. And we are also getting the user information here. Let's try the logout. And that's it. Once the user is logged out, they are being redirected to the home page. So we have successfully completed the login and logout functionality.